Hi, I'm Raihan, and I'm here in Los Angeles with Vice, and I'm about to meet rebel, political activist, and so much more. Let's go. Thanks so much for inviting us into your office. It's incredibly generous of you. I wanted to ask you, was there a moment when you were a kid when you decided that you were destined for extraordinary things?
Well, when I was a kid, when I was about 10 years old, I used to watch a lot of cinema movies. Every day spend hours and hours in the cinema. So I guess I fell in love with the cinema, with the filmmaking, and living this life of being somewhere else. There was the American movies or Indian movies, Bollywood movies. I picture myself there, and I fell in love with the screen, with the cinema.
Was there a particular person when you were 10 who inspired you, or someone who came from the outside world, someone who kind of gave you a bigger sense?
When I was 10, I got inspired by a Bollywood actor, Mithun Chakraborty. He's in his 60s, 70s now, but when I was 10, he was my favorite actor, my guy that I looked up to when I was 10. Then as I grew older, I got more and more different favorite actors, filmmakers, directors, and producers. So, but Mithun Chakraborty, when I was 10, he was my hero. Let's put it that way.
How did that change things? That experience?
Well, Mithun Chakraborty inspired me. He was from Bollywood, like I said, Mumbai, India, and he was a great actor. But I started seeing Roger Corman movies, low-budget filmmaking. That's what I do right now, and he's my biggest idol. 10 films a year. This is my goal. This is what I'm trying to do. So he inspired me. Roger Corman I think, is my favorite producer, director in Hollywood. Not because of boom, boom, Michael Bay explosions and stuff, but what can you do with such a limited budget and do it and show it on every screen in the country, in every cinema? And this is great. It's not like he would spend $200 million. The guy made under $1 million. He probably never made more than $1 million picture in his life, and he made 500 films. This is my idol, my guy who I'm trying to be. I mean, I don't see why would you spend $200 million or $100 million, $50 million on some Michael Bay, Tom Cruise movie if you can make with a limited. This is what I can do with such a low money. Imagine if I would get more finances, what I can do then.
But I wonder why it would spark that enthusiasm in you, given that he came from a very different kind of background. I would love to know. I mean, began with tremendous enthusiasm. And I wonder, as someone who is a great devotee, do you think that has proved to be up to snuff?
Michael Bay is a great director. I worked with him on a set of first Transformers. I had a little bit of, rubbing shoulders with him. He a couple times screamed at me. It was a little bit like, but I love Michael Bay. Michael Bay is a detail, like he loves details, explosions and shit like that. He's not more like an actor, he's more like an explosive, he's a great guy. I mean, he's a good guy. I love this director. Of course, definitely, I think he overspends the money, but it's his art. He creates from a lot of green stuff art. So I create art from little green, from quarters, and he creates from millions. So that's practically, I love Michael Bay. He's great, he's good. But I think he could have done with less crew and good quality films the same.
When you say he's overperformed, is there a particular quality that he has that you think accounts for that?
Well, Michael Bay overperforms in which ways? I think Michael Bay is crazy about his actresses, not actors, like Megan Fox and stuff like that. He's like more about, I mean, everybody in Hollywood here knows Michael Bay's reputation with chicks and stuff, and a little bit of and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't say that. But I mean, it's Michael Bay. I mean, I don't know, overperforming by putting this model next and not Megan Fox because I guess something didn't work out, I would keep Megan Fox in it.
So what was the initial inspiration to go into and sort of basically going into this business of?
I'm here and I have a lot of friends and filmmakers, producers, directors, actors. We are, it's a tough industry. It's very tough. It's a very selfish industry. It's very tough. You get this crazy people following you, paparazzis and all this crazy shit life that it's not, a lot of people cannot take it. And the critics is the most that hits me because I'm making low budget films. This is, the critics are the craziest thing.
You recently announced a challenge, a kind of bounty. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I put a bounty on people who are critics and always criticize me and my work. Make a movie like Euphoria or any movie that I made, and I'll shake your hand and say, great job. I mean, I made a lot of people that made one movie and disappeared, and that's been 10 years ago or 5, 6, 7 years ago, and they never did it again. So even one movie, if you're gonna make it full-length movie, it doesn't matter that you are a filmmaker. You gotta make at least 2, 3, 4. So I give, like, you know, all my. I mean, if you're creative, just make a movie, and you know, I'll pat you on the shoulder. I'll shake your hand and say good job.
You're not just a political activist, you also are someone who built a mammoth, innovative empire. And I wonder, what was the innovation? What was your key insight?
Salam, my movie empire is low-budget filmmaking. I don't know if I would call it empire like you called it, but it's a low-budget filmmaking, and my goal is to make movies like Roger Corman. If I make 500 movies in my life like Roger Corman, this is an empire.
Do you think that that more devoutly religious Americans would be less devoutly religious if they just ate more salt?
I don't want to touch religion and salt and stuff. If you want to talk about movies and filmmaking, we can continue this interview. If not,